Welcome to another episode of Spark the Brain. I'm here at Life Camp. One of the individuals that actually work here, his name is Nitty. We want to honestly dig into understanding what goes on around here and what you do around here, bro.
Alright, well, peace. My name is Nitty. I'm the outreach supervisor here at Life Camp.
Okay.
So the day-to-day,
Yeah.
more so day-to-day is more so just meeting up with the team, checking in on our mental and physical well-being, because you can't help the community if you're not going to help yourself first, right? You know what I'm saying? So we all check in on each other first, and then we basically delegate as far as who's going to go to what part of our area to check on some of our high-risk kids, check on some of the hot spots in the community, just trying to keep the violence down, trying to keep the temperatures nice and cool and calm, and then all the high-risk individuals that could be out here doing negativity, we just basically try to occupy their time so they can hang out with us, hang out with Life Camp, do what we do instead of doing what the streets would have them doing if they wasn't with us. You know what I'm saying? So
kind of like escaping.
We got just different resources that we offer to them, and sometimes they utilize that, and sometimes they just want to be around Big Bro. They just want to be around the vibe. You know what I'm saying? We staples in the community, so it's like I get to be around a staple of the community without having to do something negative, because most of our staples have the youngest doing something negative. You know what I'm saying? So we the staples that are really. Oh yeah, you're gonna be doing something positive. You're gonna be playing ball. You're gonna be working out with giant thinking. You're gonna be in a boxing class. You're gonna be in financial literacy. You're gonna be learning about your heritage. You know what I'm saying? If you're in any of my programs, you're learning about your heritage. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that week.
You go a little deeper.
We're gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we just really gonna try. We just trying to change your everyday norms, what you used to. We just trying to change that, show you different things, take you to the Nets game. You know what I'm saying? Take you to the Hamptons, to a little getaway. Take you upstate, do different things, just try to get you, take you to Six Flags, whatever we got going on, just trying to get you out of the neighborhood, show you something different, bro, just so you know, the world is so much bigger than Southside Jamaica, even though we love our hood to death, you know what I'm saying, the world is bigger than that. You can always go to the city and come back to the South Side. You can always go to Jersey and come back to South Side, you know what I'm saying, so they try to open up that third eye, open up your actual eyes, you know what I'm saying, so. And any way we can do that, we just try our very best to do that. We assist the families if we can, if their families need help. So we just try to stay in tune with them as much as we can, you know what I'm saying? Just try to stay in tune.
Nah, I was about to say, that's real though. I was actually going to say too, I know you're from the area, but how did you find out about Life Camp? Because I know I'm from Chelsea, I found about the guild. I was walking past, I found out about it.
Man, I found about Life Camp in so many different ways. It's funny, you know what I'm saying? It's funny because my family, my father is and Erica Ford brother, they went to college together. Right? The world's so small, you know what I'm saying? 20 years later, 30 years later, me and Erica Ford's brother's son, we were cellmates. Wow. So just full circle around. Both our pops was in college together, and now we in the cell together. You know what I'm saying? So I always knew about the Ford family. I always knew about Erica. I always knew what she had going on. And then when I had got my little trouble, when I was going through my transition of doing the right thing, and I came home from doing what I was doing, I was working with troubled youth already. I was like a guidance counselor, behavior interventionist at an alternative school. Okay. So I already was working with troubled youth, you know what I'm saying? I figured it was my calling or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So when I was able to rock with E4, and it's not in the school setting, because we can do the things that school can't do here at Life Camp. So that I was able to really take off the barriers that the DOE had on me working with the students. I was able to do whatever needs to be done for the students here at Life Camp. What a teacher can do, I could do here at Life Camp. I see. You know what I'm saying? I can knock on your door 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knock on your door 2 in the morning as your guidance counselor. I might be on the news or something. You know what I'm saying? But with the orange on, they nah, he here for a good cause. He knocking on that door 2 in the morning for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So they got a different kind of connotation to it when I pull up with the orange on when I'm on Life Camp.
Because you're not necessarily going through
when I was Mr. Greenlee, it was kind of different. Mr. Greenlee, go ahead with that. But now with Life Camp, it's you have to go through something, be somebody to work here. So your ear gonna be open as a youngster, as a community member. Wow. Not just anybody walking at Life Camp be getting no job. Just to be honest. I stay at the most humble way possible, most respectful way possible. But you gotta be somewhat of a staple in this community, and you gotta have somewhat of a background, and it don't so much got to be negative, but it has got to be impactful. You gotta have a particular story. to work here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be no big ex-convict gangster to work here, but you definitely gotta have a particular story that's unique.
Gotcha.
That like our students will be able to relate to. Like, oh nah, every time he talk, I'm tapping in because he done been through something.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And like just me personally, like I hit the nail on the head what I've been doing in life. So like when certain kids, that's what I'm talking. Certain kids is listening. You know what I'm saying? When they not now, they will soon. Because their man is listening.
Yeah.
Because they uncle like, oh, you was with Nitty. You know Nitty did some. Oh, he did that. Oh, I'm gonna tap in next time. I ain't know he was that crazy back in the day. So like you, like the kids gonna glorify you for what you did back then, but they gonna listen to what you're doing now. So you listening cut out what I did back then, which is negative, but you listen to what I'm saying now, and I'm a positive dude now. So you're gonna be doing the positive thing I tell you to do now. You know what I'm saying? So it's levels to this work. There's so many layers to this work. You know what I'm saying? Like you just can't be no psychology major and just pop up like, oh yeah, I can work with y'all trouble youth. Like they gonna chase you out of here so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like the turnover rate in here is like is you know what I'm saying? You know who's not gonna be here long. And you know exactly why this person has been there forever. You know what I'm saying? Like some people got opportunities to probably triple their money by not working here, but it's like they gotta stay here, bro. It's too pivotal. So for you to work at a place like that, it's like, where you going, bro? Why leave, bro? It's so much deeper than paper here. It's so much deeper than paper. You know what I'm saying? Like
the Tupac quote, he said you gotta enter somebody's world to lead them out.
Yeah, that's a perfect person. Erica Ford love us some Tupac. That's the perfect person.
And that's where we got the Spark the Brain. Spark the Brain that will change the world. That's what we got the name of the podcast.
So we listened to Tupac the whole ride.
Really?
I got that joint ready to spit in the cop face like, what we doing? Thug like, yeah, well, she was ready.
It's so
she had us
dope.
on go.
It's so dope to hear your story, because oftentimes when we come from like certain communities and certain backgrounds, we feel like since we did these things, we can't have no impact.
Right.
And you're absolutely showing that even though I went through these experiences,
no question,
I can make an impact.
I mean, I've been in prison, but I've been to college too. You know what I'm saying? So like, I went to an HBCU. I lived the campus lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I walked that yard too. So like, I done lived so many different. I done wore so many hats. So it's like, what hat you wearing? I done wore that hat, took it off, dusted it off, put it back on. So like, I could really relate to any one of our youth. You know what I'm saying? I could relate to any youth anywhere. I could relate to the nerd. I graduated high school on honor roll. I could relate to the dude that was out there in the street. Like I didn't have my hiccups in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like so like, what we doing? What we talking about? I can meet you where you at.
What was that moment for you that switch happened, and it was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on this path. I'm gonna work with the kids. I'm gonna work with the youth. I'm gonna make this major impact. What was that moment?
I think it was my sentencing date when I was getting sentenced to do my time. And I just turned around and it was so many of my loved ones dead at my court date when I was getting sentenced. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm here just to leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm here just so they could take me. But y'all all pulled up, like, and like none of them had a negative. None of them was looking at me like, this nigga, look at him. Everybody was like, hey, I already know when you get back, you're gonna be on timing in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was a positive person that is veered off quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, you know what I'm saying? Trouble easy to get into, hard to get out of. So like, they were just like, yo, you just in college 2 months ago. Like, you gonna come on America now? You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody was like, yo, nah, I know the real you. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, when I come home, nigga, I gotta show people the real me, bro. Like, I got these streets is done. Streets is done. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all the people that was at my court date, nobody from the streets was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a popular person. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's a lot of people I gotta make proud, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just came home and make sure I did the right thing. Did the right thing for sure.
Powerful.
What's your advice for kids out in the street still? I know some people like they gotta just stop doing this. Like they make it sound simple, but it's like it's mad different things going on.
It's mad different, yeah. For a young kid, we talking about like the life camp 14 to 24, like.
Yeah, let's go 14 to 24.
Man, if you knew your lineage, if you knew where you came from, like you will understand why here life camp we call people kings and queens. You will really understand it. Now, I'm not trying to say you come from some king lineage like your great war crown, but I'm saying if you knew what your lineage is capable of, what we are capable of doing, the black and brown person, what we have done already. If you really unfold what they trying to hide from us and really learn some things about your lineage and where you come from, like you really might start walking a different walk and talking a different talk. You might take that ski mask off. You might show that face. You might show that beautiful black face of yours. You really knew where you came from. You really knew. And that's literally, to me, that's the only reason why the kids is van off and doing what they doing is because like they just don't understand where we truly come from as black and brown people. They really truly don't know their lineage. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, every chance I get, I try to remind them. You know what I'm saying? And if you catch on, you catch on. But if you don't now, you will. Like I said, bottom line. So just do your research about who you are.
Yeah.
And you're gonna walk in that.
Yeah.
You're gonna walk in that because I promise you, when you find that research, it's gonna be way better than the gangster. It's gonna be way better than playing basketball. It's gonna be way better than rapping. You know what I'm saying? Real king, real lineage, man. You gotta really pay attention. Really pay attention where we come from. We're different species.
One of the things that we something we do on the show with every guest, it's called Conversations with Your Younger Self. If you could speak to your younger self and give your younger self 3 pieces of advice, what would you say?
Man, listen to your parents. I ain't gonna front. Listen to your parents, bro. Like, listen to your parents. Or that's one. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Listen to your parents. 2, I would say save up. Save up. No cap. Save up. Save it all. Them Subies ain't worth it. And I'm saying that we walking with bags, right? Walking in with a shopping bag. We didn't finish shopping. I get it, but save up, man. I ain't young no more. I don't gotta save up. You know what I'm saying? The third one, I would say, talking to myself, right?
Yeah.
Man, family over friends, man. Family over friends. And your family don't gotta have the same blood running through their veins. Family over friends, man. Family over friends. Word. That's it.
Nah, man.
That's it. If I'd have took that and ran with it,
yeah.
I might be sitting here talking to y'all. I might not. You know
what
I'm saying? Real talk.
Man, Nitty, I sincerely appreciate you just speaking to you, hearing your story, and,
I'm open
and your energy is beautiful, man. And
I appreciate you saying that.
I just feel so connected because I've met so many people that have your type of energy that just didn't know how to channel it.
Right.
And you know how to channel it. And thank you for coming on Spark the Brain podcast and just messing with us today and talking to us today. Erica knows what she's doing. You know what I mean?
She sure does. She sure does. Nah, it's so cliche in 2024, but she the GOAT, man.
Yeah, for sure.
She walks in it. She walking it. She walking being a GOAT. She walking it.
I'm excited to have her on. You know,
different.
No, of course.
Oh nah, she gonna take y'all somewhere else.
Yeah, for sure.
Every tangent gonna be worth it. Every tangent gonna be worth it. Promise you. You're gonna learn a lot. Keep your ears open. You're gonna learn a lot. Trust me.
Man, appreciate you, bro.
For
sure.
The love is a pleasure.
Man, we out of here.
Wow. Appreciate y'all.